vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry.
In the future, multi-feature chip implants the size of a pinhead replace most wallets and mobile phones. Everyone just swipes their hands to pay, unlock everything, and confirm personal identification.
You're hearing about fish implanted in bodies.
They want a one-world government, controlled by them, everybody being fish, all your money in those fish, and they control the fish, and they control people, and you become a slave.
It just seems kind of bizarre. We're not animals, we're people. It just seems very apocalyptic and just a little too like we're a possession and not a person.
There was a video where there was a corporation they convinced their employees to get a microchip in their arm. Look at that thing. Like if you want to work there, you have to get it in your arm. And they used it to like buy things at lunch, and they could use it to open doors. Dude, they stuck this thing in their arm. These guys are all assholes. I can't believe everyone's willing to get this thing inserted in their body.
It's June!
They planted that in that dude's hand. Bro, there's a company, and these people are lining up to get this injected into their body. Look at that guy. He's like, I should have stayed in college.
So why are they doing this? 3 Square Market actually developed software for vending machines, so they see this as an opportunity to test out fish technology for their own work.
Lawmakers are advancing a bill that prohibits employers from microchipping their employees. If passed, employers could not require or incentivize people to be implanted with a microchip. The bill's sponsor says microchipping is already happening in states like Wisconsin as well as in other countries.
Using microchips as a way for public transit, where you go in and you scan. And there's also a company now that's pushing I think it's out of Switzerland, is pushing the idea of using a microchip instead of like a credit card.
Can a microscopic tag be implanted in a person's body to track his every movement? There's actual discussion about that. You will rule on that, mark my words, before your tenure is over.
If the bosses here at NBC asked you to put a little microchip in you, just to make it
for what purpose?
You think that it would be to make sure you're not, to find out where you're going, what you're doing.
Yes.
But no, this one Wisconsin company announced it's going to install microchips in their employees, and it's the first time it's ever been done in America. Here's what the chip allows you to do. This is what you get from it.
Okay, let's hear.
You get to use the copy machine.
They have a copy machine?
You get to log into their computer. You get to open doors.
That's awful. You mean you put your hand up on
purchases?
Oh, like in the cafeteria. Slide your hand.
Okay. So the chip, they say, is no bigger than a grain of rice.
Get out of my business.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Yep. The chip will be planted under the skin between the thumb and the forefinger.
Right,
so,
there. That's awful.
There. And it's going to cost the company a lot of money, $300 each.
They're going to know where you are, how long your lunch break is, how long you spend in the restroom. If you really are home when you said you were sick, they can. It's like a GPS.
They say there will be no GPS tracking.
Yes, there will be. Yes, there will be.
NSA said too.
Tracking contractors through their smartphones could just be the beginning. The experts I spoke to say microchipping could be next. I am freaked out by this, but I'm more curious than anything else. So let's go speak to the brains behind this new technology.
Hiya.
Hey.
Nice to meet you. Come on in.
Thank you. Biotech is a UK-based tech company that develops microchips as small as a pill, which can easily be inserted into our bodies to store data. Stephen Northam is the company's founder. He's showing me an X-ray image of the microchip inside his very own hand.
So we imagine 10, 15 years sort of time, this could be very commonplace. Could you have one chip replace keys, money, passport, and then you just leave the house just with your hand.
Once the 8 kilobyte chip is in your hand, it emits low-frequency signals read by a scanner that identifies the unique ID in the microchip. Stephen uses his microchip in the office, at home, and even to start his car, but he's not using it to monitor his employees. But microchipping employees is gaining traction. Take US company 3 Square Market as an example. As of last year, 92 of its 196 employees have been microchipped. 3 Square says employees can use the chip to pay for office snacks and to enter the building. But take it a step further, and chip could potentially track employees' lunch breaks, and if connected to a GPS, they could track their movements too. That's a red flag for the growing number of people concerned about the security of their personal data. But Stephen tells me they've already thought that through.
It can be easily read with a mobile phone. You can wipe the data, you can change it, you can encrypt it, password protect it. So from our point of view, it's probably more safe than having your data in the cloud, because it's only in your hand, a memory stick inside your body.
If we can have the Attorney General, in his opinion, find that a subcutaneous implant is non-invasive, then we could do that. I can guarantee you the program will ultimately be used to involuntarily place tracking information on people